Hello, welcome to match 4, season 17. So we're coming to this straight off the back of match 3, which unfortunately lost. But again, I'm playing in a 3-stack with 2 of my friends, and hopefully we can have a much better result this time than we did on Oasis. We're heading to Volskaya, which I've probably mentioned before. It used to be a map that I wasn't a big fan of. I had big problems with. But it's now really grown on me. It's now probably one of my favourites actually. And we've managed to sort out our comms, our mic situation much quicker this time around. Fortunately, so we don't have any issues on that front. So
if he doesn't go healer, dude, I'll go healer.
Okay. Just kind of hanging out, seeing what team we end up with. So we picked up the main tank. I've gone for Zenyatta, we've got the D.Va, and the final person picks Mercy, so we now have a pretty good 2-2-2 setup here.
Yeah, whatever you feel like.
So one of my friends was deciding between Sombra and Symmetra. Obviously with Symmetra you can get the teleporters around the left side and kind of get the jump on the enemy, which can be quite good. It really depends what the enemy team comp is and where they're set up. So I'd been willing to give that a try, but it's really a case of whatever he felt most comfortable on. He decided to stick with Sombra, so works for me. Come out the door. Probably should have been charging my alternative fire just in case. They have actually pushed up really high here. And even though we did quite a bit to that Winston, I don't think we did enough punishing to him there really. Again, it's that Wrecking Ball was pushing up as well. We get 50% into him, so I'm at 30% ult already. And we've breached the choke, so this is going pretty well for us. We're already pushing towards the point. Good pick there to get the Mercy. She's going down. I think I can have her. Fortunately, get picked off behind by the Tracer. So that was me being too aggressive there, I think. Obviously, you can see that I was originally with my D.Va, then my D.Va went to the left. I should have gone left with the D.Va. I didn't. I decided to just go straight in. I think it was the kill on, was it their Hanzo, that just emboldened me to push in further. But the fight's still live. Obviously, we've got spawn advantage here. I get the impression that we might be killing them as they come back from spawn. So as they come in, coming down in here, great chance to pile loads of damage in.
Good job.
I maybe pulled back a bit too far there, if I'm honest. Fight goes against us, so we pull back a bit.
Yeah, we've got it now.
Then we get some kills. I think it's our Sombra, yeah, that lands a big couple on the 2 tanks.
Just denying that healing part.
And then we push onto the points. We're in a very strong position here, and we should be able to take it.
Tracer's coming. Telling you now, she's gonna cry.
My D.Va calls out the Tracer, and then she does actually gets it spot on. She comes on. It's really more of a stall thing than anything else. I'll get the good kill on her.
We all have.
So now it looks like they'd pushed up, or certainly the Winston has, and we managed to pick off both the Hanzo and the Wrecking Ball here. So you should be thinking here the snowball's on. We must have ults given the amount of damage we output in that first point. So yeah, let's push forward. I know some of them will have respawned quickly because of the changes they put on for 2CP. Great opportunity here. Now I'm thinking about Transcendence as soon as it goes against us, and I get picked off. Literally, as my mind had already triggered. Right, Transcend now. So I think I was a tiny bit too slow on that Transcendence there. And as you can see, we lose the fight. How much of that was down to my Transcendence, I don't know. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a replay on of that attack, just to find out kind of where did it go against us, what went wrong, and would my Transcendence have made a big difference. So here we are. This is the view of us capturing the point. There we go. I picked off the Tracer. Our Hammond's pushed in. Now we're pushing out. Obviously, we're naturally grouped up from where we were on the point. We get the pick on the Hanzo on the right, and we get the pick on the Wrecking Ball there. And the Winston. So yeah, they do actually still have five people alive and around the point. Good, so here we come in here. We get an Earthshatter stun and land a good couple of kills. then obviously, so I went down there. Then their Winston's coming in. So my Transcendence, I think, potentially could have made a difference there. I think obviously our team, we did also head off a bit too far to the left. We may be better staying on the point there as a team. And ultimately, I think it's then their spawn advantage that just they came back too quickly for us and overwhelmed us.
If you don't win a team fight and you get a good ult charge, that's just as good as a team fight.
Yeah, I think my Transcendence definitely would have helped the fight there. I definitely could have got some value out of it. Whether it would have made the difference, I don't know. But we'll definitely take that down though as a note that Transcendence maybe could have been better there.
Right, picked on a Tracer.
Good news is obviously I've still got it, and it would be a great way to engage for another push.
I've got my ult in a second.
Reinhardt gets brought back up, and now I'm just kind of waiting for that push to go. Unfortunately, Reinhardt was in there and kind of round to the left, so I wasn't really in a position where I could back him up. This is where obviously using the Transcendence before would have been good, because right now I'm not getting any ultimate charge despite putting out plenty of damage and getting a bit of chip healing on the D.Va.
I'm going to go back and get the Mercy.
That was maybe a bit of game awareness there, because the Winston probably could have flanked me there. Fortunately, he didn't go for it. I'm not actually sure how our Reinhardt got there. Maybe we went around the right. Again, game awareness maybe, but yeah, I wasn't in a position where I could... we weren't grouped off enough to go in as a group. Or go in kind of as a coordinated attack.
Problem is we won't clump much.
So I'm alright about holding my Transcendence between when I should have used it and now. Got Transcendence. And now I call out, we've got Transcendence that we can use. We're all together. I think we're going to combine the bomb and the Transcendence, yes. The bomb goes in first. I bust out the Transcendence, which neglects both the Hanzo and the Moira ult, or partially the Moira ult, and gets us onto the point in a great position. Obviously, D.Va bomb there got 3 kills. So we should, minimum, we should be taking a third of the point here. Take this nice sort of sneaky position here, just charging alternative fire. Junkrat comes up with a big Riptide. You can see the D.Va in the background there, just holding them at bay in their spawn. And at this point it's like, well, I'm pretty sure I'm dead, but hopefully if he's going for me, my team are putting a load of damage into him from behind. I do actually end up getting the pick on him at the end, so I'm really not quite sure what he was doing there. Nice, that Winston, but we get the win. We get the cap on round 1.
That was a good starting.
I thought it was really good, because we should have some good time in the bank.
Helping as well.
Yeah, 140.
Good. I think
I thought we'd have longer, if I'm honest.
I think if they pick the same comp, we'll get them.
But that's alright, based on how that round went, that's probably enough time for us to cap point A.
I can see that.
If we go to a round 3.
Might sim. So we can slow him down. Saying that we've got a
so picking out our team, looking pretty similar to before. Our Sombra's looking to switch off. Probably a good call. Sombra's sometimes not strong on the defense, so she's on the attack. He goes for the Bastion, obviously pairing that with the Orisa and the Mercy. We should have a pretty strong,
some teams just freak out.
Pretty strong bunker there. I think my friend calls it out there. Whatever happens as well, a bunker will normally buy you at least, probably buy you at least a minute. Baptiste, yeah. As obviously they'll first come in, chances are you'll get a pick straight off the bat. Then they'll have to readjust their thinking about how to deal with the Bastion.
I want you to be more comfortable than anything else.
And you just burn down some time. There was discussion about me going on to the Baptiste, which I considered, but as I mentioned there, my Baptiste, it's not at comp level yet. It's very hit and miss. My Baptiste currently in quick play.
So if I'm using my boosters, and I'll tell you when they're back up.
So I really wouldn't be comfortable playing it here.
So I'm keeping an eye on that window above me as well.
So that means sticking with the Zen. So I'm taking position up here. Kind of this is my favourite position on Volskaya. It's nice and safe, especially when you've got the Orisa shield there. It's a great way to just kind of pile damage through, move the healing orb around.
Reaper's going to be around the back of the wall.
And if they push on, I can fall back to the high ground at the back of the point.
We have a Mercy as well.
He's jumped
Reaper,
himself.
don't know what he's done there. He's killed himself. I do know there. The only problem is that I don't have a great sight line on the Orisa and the Bastion from here. I can see the Orisa's dipping in and out.
Chat, ain't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, Arista, if you let me know when your tank or when your shield barrier's gone, I'll come and protect you.
Obviously playing a 3-stat, one of the massive benefits, we've got 3 of us on mic, so we can coordinate and communicate that so much better than, well, as you see in most of my games, it's just me.
Our Junkrat's doing some work.
Yeah, he's keeping an eye on that Reaper for us.
Which is good.
Doing well
I
holding
hate
them
a good
against
Junkrat,
probably similar
for
actually
all
to the
the
last
good
time I played
reasons.
Volskaya. Was it match 1 or one of my placements? I think my first placement actually. But I'm not really having to do a lot yet. I was debating about going down there and kind of sitting in the mix to get do more damage. I could maybe get more value there. I saw I heard the Reaper was coming up. I saw he was coming up there, so I put some alternative fire into him. I thought that would be enough. Unfortunately, then I imagine it's with him going 1-on-1 with the D.Va. The damage he's outputting is kind of keeping him alive. Reinhardt came in with a big charge. You can see it's all getting a bit crazy and pushed back onto the point.
Get him, he's there.
So I dropped my alternative fire to get the healing orb on the Bastion, which was maybe a mistake. I think I should have been beating that Reaper there, especially given what health he went down to. Or maybe maybe it was my position as well. I should have been pulling further away from him quicker. I was disappointed with that though, if I'm honest. You know, when I look at that Zen versus Reaper bit there, don't get me wrong, Reaper's always favourite in that, but with the support from the D.Va and with him already being reduced health, I think a gold platinum level Zen would be winning that. So if I'm not winning it, then you know, it kind of justifies me being silver. Then I was peaking here, but now I need to contest the point. Good alternative fire, and the thing there is that all 3 of them were kind of down to 1 hit on the point. Maybe not the D.Va, but certainly the Hanzo and the Reaper. Maybe if I'd have kept focusing my fire on 1 at a time, I might actually been able to get a pick, but I was always going to die there. So let's just watch again what happened or how they managed to take that point before we go on to point B. See, here we are. Pretty good position. Junkrat on the right, me on the left, everyone else kind of in the middle. You see their Roadhog there, he's coming in, he wants to try and hook the Bastion. Bastion punishes him for that and picks the Hanzo. So it starts off with us getting a pick on them, which is really good. 2 picks on them actually. The Hog's healed up again. He's just trying to poke that and get the hook on probably Bastion or Orisa. Now watch the Reaper. Reaper teleports, I think that's into the window. Jumps down, trying to flank us. The D.Va's straight on it. Great work by her. That's where he comes up to duel me. I land a good hit on him actually. He does some good damage to me though. Then I drop down. I don't know if you saw the Reinhardt there. He charged through and took out the Bastion. Bastion gets brought back to life. It's getting a bit crazy. We're kind of trading kill for kill here. Now we kind of 3 on the point versus the Reaper. D.Va gets demeched. Their D.Va's coming in. The Reaper takes me out. Again, you could see there it was kind of 3-on-1 versus that Reaper, so I definitely think I should have won that. Their D.Va comes in. Or we took their Reaper, and then it's their D.Va against our D.Va. By the way, they're the blue guys, if you haven't figured it out. Then Moira comes in, as well as their Mercy. Although our Junkrat started to come back here, so this is quite a long fight. But I think what's happened here, we've been trading kind of 1-for-1 kills for the most of it, so it's been fairly even. But with their spawn advantage, they've just been able to come back that bit quicker. Yeah, now they're up to 3-on-2 on the point. Demec the D.Va. Yeah. Then they finally take her out. Bastion's up there, but obviously it's 4-on-1, is it? So they obviously win that, and then you can see me come in, but they're firmly in control of the point, and the rest of the team, or at least their Mercy's almost back as well, so it's almost 4-on-1. Yeah, but you can see the health bars there. I definitely could have got a kill on one of them. Not that it would have made a difference, because yeah, they would have spawned right next to it anyway. So yeah, I'm not bothered about that. That's fine. I could have invested the Transcendence to stall the point longer. That didn't feel like a great use of Transcendence, if I'm honest. So we'll fall back to B. I think we held A pretty well. And we should be able to definitely do a job on B. The Reinhardt
Reaper's up
threw himself in there. Reaper, he must have snuck round the defender's left.
He's got his ult.
Attacker's right, teleported around
I'm
there.
going to wait for him to do his ult.
Mercy reses me, which is very
Once he does
kind of
his ult, I'm
him.
going to pop my
Reaper's
ultimate.
still up here. Now obviously,
I've
I'm
got
just waiting for him to
Transcendence
drop down
activated.
and do his ult.
Okay, okay, yeah, we'll do that.
And then I'll hit my
He does it on
Transcendence.
the point.
I'll
Yeah.
coordinate with the Diva as well.
Someone
She's
in the
got
room
her
on the right
ult.
as
So
well. Be careful.
between us two, we've got two ults, which should be able to either negate or counter the Reaper ult.
Coming in with ult.
I'm doing my ult now.
Okay.
I don't know where this Moira was going. Maybe she was just trying to escape, but
That Reaper's still floating around the back. Yeah.
No,
Here he is. He's dropped on point.
Reaper dives in, but he still
He's
hasn't
coming, he's
ulted.
coming, I've got him.
I'll get a good kill on him. Still applying some damage in. I'm just taking up this sort of safe position on the left. Well, I say safe, it's kind of out of sight of the main attacking lines.
Let's get the Moira. She's one.
Yeah.
Get a good kill on the Moira, obviously with help from the team.
Well, we got him in a good position because they're trying to forcibly. They're like, well, the only thing we could do is just force
And I
them.
got
So
there.
if
This
we
is
play
typically the
smart,
strongest
play
position for
together,
me to
what
be
do
in.
they have?
High
The
ground on the
Reaper's
left,
only
because
thing
they
that
can only
get
get
us,
up here really
and the
from
Diva bomb.
the back.
He's coming around the
Now
back
see
again. He's
the
up high
Reaper
behind us.
again coming around here.
Alright,
It's like he's got one thing that he wants to do, and unfortunately the Diva bomb comes in. Not much I can do about that, I don't think. Obviously I dropped down to escape the Reaper, and the Mercy reses me again. She does really well in this. The Mercy must pump out so much healing. Diva charges in, and not for me, but gives everyone else free ult charge. So, I mean, I've been holding my ult because I know that Reaper's going to drop in and I need to negate it.
he just
So I'm
took me
kind
out.
of
He
happy
just took me
about
out with
holding
him.
it for that.
So they've
It's
got no tank.
it's a really
just
awkward
literally took me out
situation
with him.
because
I'm just taking out
So I'll
the
take
Hanzo.
that.
the Reaper's not using his ult, which is forcing me
Hanzo
to
switched
not
to a
use
soldier.
my ult.
Yeah. How did Lucy get around the back?
So it's a bit of an ult stalemate between
Coming there for a
me
second.
and him.
Yeah, Lucy's managed to push me on.
Now that Lucio's coming, it looks like he's doing the same thing as the Reaper, just trying to flank round,
He's getting
but
desperate now with that healer.
he gets no value. I mean, a Lucio by himself isn't
Alright,
going
save
to
your
do
ult.
anything here.
We're going to use your ult for saving.
So now I've come back here because
That Reaper
that
again,
Reaper
right,
yeah.
keeps flanking.
Push them off.
Being very predictable about it though. And again, we take him out, so that Reaper's doing a really poor job for their team actually. It's fine to try that,
Keep
but
pulling it out. Oh,
he
I
should
missed my
be
freaking
trying to go
leg.
around the other side or things like that, mixing it up rather than just doing the same thing.
Right,
At this
ultimate,
point, I'm
ultimate,
mashing
ultimate,
triangle,
ultimate.
so it comes online as soon as I'm up.
There we go.
Ultimately, I think my
what
team
we
had
wanted.
that under control anyway.
That's beautiful, dude. That's a game-saving ult.
So maybe I didn't need to use
be whether
that,
the Reaper's
Thumbs up.
still or not.
but obviously with the Earth Shatter's gone down, I couldn't definitively know that. So I'm happy with that, even though I got low value for it. I think kind of the risk mitigation I got from it was really good.
He's coming, he's coming.
Now I was just
Be careful.
wondering whether the Reaper saw that. He comes in, I get the kill on him. That was a really good kill actually. Now obviously it was a full team effort, that kill, but I got the final blow. So I'm gonna show a replay of it. There you are, in slow motion. Just as
That
he
was
jumped
beautiful,
off,
dude.
I landed the shot on him. So I was very happy with that aim and that reaction.
Shield break, shield break, shield break.
Yeah, I'll push him.
Anyway, they
He's
must
got
be
his
on their
ult. We
last
got to be
attack
careful.
now.
He might have his ult.
And again, I'm worried here because obviously I don't have my ult to negate a Genji blade.
They'll kill him in a charge.
And there it is.
Do it. That is what I'm waiting
We get
for.
another huge Riptar from Junkrat at a critical moment.
And again,
Second soldier.
And we get the win.
Hitting him in the head.
It's really good. So overall, I think I played pretty well there. There was definitely
That
some
was
game
beautiful,
awareness
guys.
pieces.
That was some
Again,
good
some of the
teamwork.
duels, one-on-one duels, which I have been doing some practice on. I
Mercy
still
did
need
some work.
to keep working at them
oh,
to be better there.
Yes, here we go.
But on the whole, pretty good play. I think I had some decent transcendence usage in there, like there in the play of the game. Obviously, the Diva did all the work, taking everyone out, and I just helped the Reinhardt to engage. But definitely some good work done on that. So
God
really happy with
dang,
that.
man.
I've got
You
another
did
match
really
coming
well,
up where I
Doodles.
play with these 3
You did really
guys.
well, and our freaking
That is
Arista
on
did really
Busan,
well. She-
so I'll
they
have that
put
up
in
soon.
work,
If you got any feedback for me, tips to improve or anything,
Full
feel
team
free to leave it
did well.
below.
Yeah.
It's always much
Everyone had big
appreciated.
moments in that game, so
Other than that, hope
Definitely.
you enjoyed the video, and thank you very much for watching.
Son of a god. Well, we clawed back some of the effort.
PlayStation